Florida's sweeping immigration law has been in effect for about 6 weeks now. Since it was signed back in May, some reports indicate that hundreds of undocumented workers have actually left our state, and they do that every week. But is that really the case?
Tonight, a new law is set to upend an entire way of life for many immigrants in Florida. One of them is Jesus, a farm worker for 18 years. He left Mexico searching for work and a better life.
Meanwhile, one of the strictest anti-immigration laws in the country now in effect in Florida as well. Senate Bill 1718, it invalidates out-of-state driver's licenses issued to undocumented immigrants, requires hospitals now.
A new immigration bill in Florida is set to go into effect tomorrow. It centers around migrant workers who make up a large portion of the workforce in the state's key industries. Morning Joe reporter Daniela Pierre-Bravo traveled to Florida to investigate how the new law will affect the agriculture industry.
Tonight, another measure against undocumented immigrants in Florida is moving forward in Tallahassee. Today, a Senate committee approved a bill that would prevent cities and counties from accepting ID cards for undocumented immigrants. A bill aimed at curbing illegal immigration in Florida has been sent to the governor's desk after clearing the House this afternoon.
Move on next here tonight to Florida's controversial immigration law, which just went into effect. And one of the many changes under that law has to do with driver's licenses for undocumented immigrants.
Tonight, the Governor Ron DeSantis administration will now be able to relocate migrants from any state, not just Florida. State lawmakers passed a bill today creating the unauthorized alien transport program. It allows government officials to fly migrants to sanctuary cities in blue states.
Now to a growing controversy over out-of-state driver's licenses. Governor DeSantis claims 5 states are allowing undocumented migrants to get licenses so they are no longer valid here in Florida. Local 10's Leanne Motorhome reports.
Studies show immigrants make up 35% of Florida's booming construction industry, but we don't know how many of those are undocumented, while an estimated 47% of the people working Florida fields are undocumented.
Well, first, that the effects of the bill have already started. Immigrants without status are leaving the state and have left the state in fear of the new law. Second, the implications of these immigrants leaving could extend beyond just individual cases. It could bring larger economic and labor concerns.
The bill is about the Community Identification Card, IDs, which Miami-Dade and Broward started issuing not only for undocumented immigrants, but for other people. We talked to a woman who has one.
Lauren Bill supporters stress the legislation does not target legal immigrants. Specific opponents, though, worry those that voted against it. Listening to the hours-long debate on the House floor today, critics worried about potential ramifications regarding several provisions.
The state of Florida does not have the power to reach over residents of another state and dictate what other states are doing with their driver's license.
The Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles putting out a list today of 5 states whose specific licenses that were issued to undocumented immigrants would no longer be recognized here in the state of Florida.